Well, the weather isn't at all what I thought it was going to be today. At 6 o'clock this morning, it was 34 degrees. We had to wake up at 6 o'clock this morning because we ran out of propane in the camper. Ended up actually having to use the space heater in the camper. I'm betting it's probably 60, 62 degrees now, and it's 9 o'clock in the morning. Before you ask, yes, I have a perfectly functioning cooking platform in the camper over there, where Bud is now trying to annoy me and his mother. You're not succeeding, Bud. You're not annoying me. Get him! Get him! Get him!
Now what? You ran right back into me because you weren't paying attention.
Today is Sunday. Sunday's when we head home. Back in the day, we used to always pack up right away when we woke up on Sundays. We've kind of learned just to slow the roll down a little bit. There's no reason to get home right away. First class isn't there waiting for me. So we chill out, have some breakfast, run around a little bit, might go for a bike ride a little later because today's weather is actually way better than yesterday's weather. And then maybe we'll start packing up to head for home. Are you tired already? Waiting on me? You don't have to wait on me. You're taking me on the outside. Not fair. Young legs. Young legs, I say, young legs. Well, Bud, we've successfully had a fire going all day yesterday. We've had one going pretty much all day today. I'm thinking it probably is time to start packing up camp, though, because we do have some graduation parties we need to make it to back home, okay? That sound good to you? All right, that's what we're going to do. There is an easier way of doing this. You get a drill end for it, but don't tell him that. I want him to have a little fun with the crank there. The inside things that are getting done. The vacuuming the dog hair. The vacuuming the dog hair off the wood floor, the carpet floor, every floor. It's everywhere, isn't it, honey?
Yep. Shut anything off.
I got it. Water pump off. Lights off, lights off, lights off. Everything is off. Well, after 11 hard years of use of my big butt going up and down these steps, I've worn them out to where they sag pretty good. The weld is actually breaking on the bottom of them. I'm going to replace them with some big fancy steps one day, but as for right now, I just put a bottle jack under there. It holds the steps up and it keeps the weld from breaking any more than what it does already. Go ahead and fold those up for me, son. That's the old school version. The new school version goes inside the door and it comes down in one solid setup. You're going to see that on most newer RVs, but this works for now. 10 years. You believe this camper is 11 years old.
That is... So when you got it, I was...
How old were you, Troy? You're 13 now.
2.
You were 2. Yeah.
I remember it too.
You spent most
I
of
remember when I first got it.
You spent most of your childhood in this camper.
Because I remember I was at daycare. Well, not daycare. I was just at grandma's. Came over. There's a huge camper in front of our house.
Yeah, that was this one. There you go. Keep going up. Nope, gotta go up. Gotta get on top of that now. There you go. A little bit more up. There you go. Now go back.
What is this?
These are called weight distribution bars. It takes the weight off of the tongue of the truck and puts it back on. Don't move the camera like that, get whiplash. It takes the weight off the tongue of the truck and puts it back onto the tandems of the trailer. So instead of having this tongue weight, I'm going to guess is probably around 900 pounds, almost 1,000. It's going to take some of that weight off the tongue and it's going to put it back there on those tires. You sure you don't want to do this part?
I'm sure.
You can do this part.
Nope.
You don't want to do this part.
Nope.
It's the grossest part to camping. You don't want to do it.
Yep.
Okay. Right now we're at the dump station where we have to dump, well, all the gray water, which is your sink, your sinks, then the black water tank, which is your sewer. That's right. I'm the crap wagon guy. There's three valves down here. This one's going to be our sink. This one's going to be the bathtub and bathroom area. This one's going to be the toilet, or what they call black water. Before this thing came around, it was a lot worse. Right now it is flushing out our black water tank. Before that line came around, we used to always have to take like a 1 gallon bucket or 5 gallon bucket in our older camper and just dump it down there just to make sure the entire black tank reservoir got flushed out. Now that process, when you're dumping at the sewer station there, that can take anywhere from 5 minutes to 15-20 minutes. If there's a lineup, it takes you 5 minutes. If you have your time just to chill out, let everything, make sure it's all emptied out, it takes you about 15 minutes. It's not gross, guys. No matter how much, you don't see anything. I did that whole thing. My hands didn't get wet once. So it's not gross doing it. So don't think it's gross when you're doing it. But I swear, it's not gross. Now, I have had a line burst when I was hooking it up. When I was new at it, I just pulled that sewer line. I just let her flow, you know. And it just, so much pressure pushed the pipe right off the camper. And that wasn't pleasant. And in 15 short miles, we are home. And was it even 15? I think I'd say probably about 6 and 9. Yeah, let's go with 15 miles. We are home. We're gonna just pull the camper in, get her parked up, unhook it, plug it in. That way the fridge and everything stays on for our next journey. And it'll probably be about 2 more weeks before we can head back out in the camper. If everything goes right, me and Bud are going to take the pickup and do some truck camping, though, in that meantime.
Here it goes. That one made my heart stop.
Look at me. Shaved up, shorts on. I'm diddied up. The rest of them are in the house getting ready to go. We're going to go up to a buddy of mine's kid's graduation. I've watched her since she was born, since she was like, you know, a tiny little tot. We're going to run up there, get that done. And I don't know if Sarah has other plans or not.
Gallons came out of my hair.
But you look so good.
No, my hair's soaked. It looked like a rat.
Someday you're gonna miss it, son. I promise you. Someday you're gonna miss that hair.
I love my hair. It's just soaked. I hate it when it's...
Your hair looks very beautiful too.
Thank you.
You burnt your face today.
I did burn my
You burnt
face.
your face big time.
I did.
I wish more people would have told me that wearing shorts was so liberating before.
Is that right?
I actually have tan lines now from wearing shorts. So is this what women feel like in dresses? Do they just feel liberated? Maybe I should wear a dress. No, I should probably not do that. No.
You don't want to be in a dress.
No, I'm not going to wear a dress, but I could feel more and more liberated like you guys all do. Is that Peyton?
Yeah, looks like it.
Hi, Peyton! Hi, Peyton!
Could have told her congratulations.
Oh, she graduated today.
She did graduate today.
Oops. Sorry, Peyton. Peyton's mommy, if you're watching this, tell her I said congratulations just a week later. Where is she at now, Troy?
I think she's inside the garage.
She went back inside the garage?
Yeah.
Are you
She
serious?
might be coming out. No. Yeah.
I gotta say, when people say truck drivers talk a lot, I think the ones who talk the most is teachers. Don't you think? I've eaten so much food. Buddha, if you're watching this, thank you for the food. But my tummy, I can't move now. I ate, what, 2 pieces of cake, like 5 of those mints, 3 of those ham sandwich things. Those very good food. I can't move though. So we're waiting for Sarah. Maybe one of these days she will actually get done talking and we can actually go home. I have a lot to do. I have to get a lot of stickers mailed out. I am the furthest behind on stickers than I've ever been right now. I think I have 25 or 30 orders that I have to get filled out before we go back in the truck tomorrow. So I have a lot of staring at envelopes tonight, bud. Are you going to help me?
Mm-mm.
No, I didn't think so. Okay. Bye! Okay, we have to go now.